Hey guys, how's it going? Otaku Mike here, back again with another video for you guys today. We're doing another manga first impressions. If you're new to the channel and you like the content that I create, please consider subscribing, like, share the video. Today we are looking at Naoki Urasawa's Asadora Volume 1. Hey guys, how's it going? Otaku Mike here, back again with another video for you guys today. If you're new to the channel and you like the content that I create, please consider subscribing, like, you know what to do. Today we are looking at Volume 1 of Naoki Urasawa's new series, Asadora. Let's get into this. So our story starts out in 1959 in a small village. We meet a girl named Asa, and Asa is running to the doctor's office because her mom is having another baby. This just so happens to be in the middle of a tsunami, and things get really interesting. Asa goes to the doctor, and she's like, "Hey, doc, my mom's having a baby." And he's like, "Yeah, she's probably a pro at this by now because there's a lot of you guys running around." And she's like, "Come on, you need to go help. You need to go help." And he's like, "Okay, I'll go help." But here, he's like, "Hey, get on the back of my moped." And she's like, "No, it's okay. I'll only slow you down." And he's like, "Here, take this raincoat because I don't want you to get wet and catch a cold, basically." And she's like, "Okay." As she's running home through this horrible storm that's about to happen, she meets a friend. He is training to be in the Olympics, because I guess that's what one does in a storm, is train to be a runner at the Olympics. And bam, her life flashes before her eyes, and she gets kidnapped by a mysterious man. And what happens is, one might say, a series of unfortunate events. When she comes to, she sees this mysterious stranger, and he's like, "Hey, give me the number to your parents' house." And she's like, "What? What are you talking about?" Asa's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have a phone, I can't help you with that." He's like, "What? What are you talking about? You don't have a phone. Your dad's a doctor." And she's like, "What? My dad's not a doctor. He's not a doctor. I'm only wearing this because the doctor gave it to me. And, he didn't want me to get wet or whatever." And he's like, "So your family's not rich and have money and has money and stuff like that?" She's like, "No. My parents probably don't even know that I'm missing. Because there's so many of us. There's like 11 kids, soon to be 12. And he's like, all right." And she's like, "Hey, if you let me go, I won't say anything. I won't do anything. Nothing will happen to you." He's like, "No, I need to get money," because he basically wanted to hold her for ransom because he thought she was from a well-off family. And through a series of events for him, you find out that he is basically down on his luck. He is a former World War II pilot who is trying to make ends meet and stuff like that. And all he wants to do is, kind of be on the straight and narrow, but he made a bad choice, and he started to, I guess, steal for the first time and then try to hold somebody up for ransom. So yeah, that happened, and things go from bad to worse. Asa and her newly acquainted captor, I believe his name is Kashida, is his name. The storm comes full force onto them, and they run to a storage container because the warehouse that they are currently in is basically crumbling before them. And they get into the storage container. they somehow survive this storm, and they are left with only each other to survive. And Asa is basically now worried and wondering, where is her family? Because this town is basically demolished. There is really nothing left. It's like a lake at this time. And that's kind of where our story goes, is, from what it seems like, is these two people who have to survive with each other under these unforeseen circumstances. And I think that's where this book is going. That's about as well as I can give you the information, because it kind of really leaves you on a cliffhanger. And there might be some sci-fi supernatural stuff going on. This storm might not be Mother Nature. It might be something else. But I don't want to give too many spoilers, but in a nutshell, that is basically what Asadora is. So yeah, like I said, in a nutshell, that's basically what the story is that I can comprehend and tell you guys. Because going into this, I didn't really know what exactly this story was about. I went in blind. I honestly pictured it being some kind of coming-of-age slice-of-life story. I didn't think it would be this crazy survival adventure story. And boy, was I very, very amazed on how hard-hitting this first volume was. I got quickly attached to Asa and her kidnapper, and I really felt for them in these situations that they got put into. And I don't want to go into too many spoilers, because I feel like I don't really want to spoil it that much for anybody. If I did, I'm kind of sorry. Or intentionally, I might have spoiled something. The artwork is impeccable, as always. Naoki Urasawa, even though I've only read his work that was Pluto, I haven't read anything else. This artwork is just beautiful and breathtaking. Very vibrant, very detail-oriented and whatnot. Like later on, when you see all of the destruction and whatnot from what happened, he goes into the scale and just all the detail of the scope of what actually happened in this area. I'm really interested to see where exactly this is gonna go and how far it's gonna go, because it left me with a lot of questions. But it did what I think a good manga should personally do, and that is hook you in with good characters who are essentially flawed to some aspects, and bring you in with a really, really good, strong hook for the story. And a story that basically has potentially lasting effects on our two main characters. This world feels like it's lived in, and these people have seen some stuff. I cannot recommend this book enough, because I feel like it's that good of a read, and I honestly couldn't put it down. I read it in one whole sitting, and it was just seeing all the characters' interactions with each other. Each character was distinct, and they just seeing how they interacted with each other in this crisis, and trying to uncover what this mystery might be for what happened to this town is going to be really cool and fun going forward. Even though they do touch on his name's Kashida's, I think his name's Kashida's backstory a little bit in this, I really want to see where he goes, because honestly, he became the other character I cared about, because you have Asa, the little girl, and you have him. You wouldn't think you would care about somebody who wants to kidnap and hold a child for ransom, but yeah, you do. Because, he becomes a very, very sympathetic character within this first volume. I can't highly recommend this enough. It's that damn good. It's that damn good, and it'll hook you, bring you in, might make you cry, might make you shed a tear. I don't know. But, yeah. That's really all I gotta say. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope I didn't spoil too much of the manga for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you picking this up? Are you reading it? Yeah. Let's talk about some manga. Peace out, guys. Stay safe.